You would think that'd be enough for him, but it wasn't. Because he knew he could make a good business, and he did, and he bought 2 houses in the middle of Stratford, and then he decided he'd better go into politics. Because he was a common man, there was no way he was going to gain glory unless he went into politics. He first became an ale taster. Now, we think that's kind of strange that somebody go around drinking beer and get paid for it, but he did. This was a time when people loved rules. You got to understand that. There were rules for everything, and if you broke them, you got fined. Let me give you some examples. If your dog was outside of your property without a muzzle, you paid a fine. If your duck was caught wandering in the road, you paid a fine. If you were caught playing cards, you paid a fine. And suppose your children were not home by 8 o'clock at night, which was the curfew in Stratford. You paid a fine. You were even fined for not being in church on Sunday. And should you want to dump something on your own property, everybody had to dump what they wanted to dump at the common dump at the end of the street. Why did that work so well? Well, if you want to run a township, you have to have money. And besides, it was the kind of thing that Elizabethan medieval people just loved. So when John became the ale taster, what he did was he went around town and checked everybody's business. It was called ale taster, but he also checked the butchers and the bakers. And actually in the bars, he made sure that the right amount of hops were used to make the beer. He made sure that when